So today we are going to discuss about the topic in DSP FFT algorithm. So there are basically two types of FFT algorithm. They are decimation in time and the other one will be the decimation in frequency. So first we are going to discuss about the decimation in time. So decimation in time algorithm is used to calculate the DFT of a n-point sequence. So the idea is to break the n-point sequence into two sequences, the DFTs of which can be obtained to give the DFT of the original n-point sequence. Initially, the n-point sequence is divided into n by 2 sequence and x e of n and x naught of n, which have even and odd numbers of x of n respectively, which means the even number will be represented as x e of n and odd numbers of x of n can be represented as x naught of n. So the n by 2 point DFTs of these two sequences are evaluated and combined to give the n point DFT. Similarly, the n by 2 point DFTs can be expressed as a combination of n by 4 point DFTs. This process is continued until we are left with 2 point DFT. This algorithm is called decimation in time because the sequence x of n is often split into smaller sequences. So next, radix to DIT FFT algorithm. So radix to the sequence length n can be satisfied n is equal to 2 to the power l. Here l is represented the integer. To decompose an n-point time domain signal into n signal, each containing a single point. Each decomposing stage uses an interlaced decomposition, separating the even and odd indexed sample. So to calculate the n frequency spectra corresponding to these n-time domain signals, we have the radix to DIT FFT algorithm. Here we have a signal of 16 points and 8 points, 4 points, 2 points and 1 point corresponding one signal of 16 points, which means we have 0 to 15. Here it consists of 16 points. Here we have two signals of 8 points. So first signal will have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 4. So here we have 8 points and the another signal will have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 having 8 points. Next we have 4 signals of 4 points. So this will be subdivided into 4 signals, that is first 4 signal will be 0, 4, 8, 2 and second will be 0, 2, 6, 10, 14 and third will be 1, 5, 9, 13 and fourth will be 3, 7, 11, 15. So here we have 4 signals of 4 points. Next we have 8 signals of 2 points. So here we have 8 signals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 signals each having 2 points. First one will have 0, 8 and second will have 4, 2. So next 2, 10 and 16, 6, 14. Next 1, 9 and 5, 13. Next we have 3, 11, 7, 15. So next we have 16 signals of 1 point. Here we have 0, 8 and here we have 4, 2, which will be 2, 10, 6, 14 and 1, 9, 5, 13, 3, 11, 7, 15. So here we have 0 to 15 point, which means 16 signals of each having 1 point. So next, in the radix to DIT FFT algorithm, we have the algorithm principle. So to divide n point sequence x of n into two n by 2 point sequence, we have x1 of r and x2 of r. Here x1 of r is equal to x of 2r and x2 of r is equal to x of 2r plus 1. Here r ranges from r is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to it will be ranges from n by 2 minus 1. So to compute the DFT of this x1 of n and x2 of r, so this x1 of r and x2 of r computing the DFT, we have x1 of k is equal to summation of r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 n by 2 minus 1. Here we have the r value ranges from r 0 to n by 2 minus 1. Next x1 of r w n by 2 power r k, which will be further classified, which will be equal to summation of r is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x of, here we have x1 of r is equal to x of 2r, that will be substituted here. X1 of r is equal to x of 2r into w into n by 2 rk. So the value of k ranges from 0 to n by 2 minus 1. Similarly for x2 of k. So x2 of k, here we have the summation of r is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x2 of r w n by 2 rk, which will be equal to summation of r is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x of 2r plus 1 into w n by 2 rk. So the value ranges from k is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1. So for computing the DFT of n point sequence x of n, here we have x of k is equal to the value of summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n w n power nk, which will be equal to summation of n is equal to 0 for even values of n minus 1. So here we have the n values will be even values. For even values x of n w n plus k plus to the odd value, we have separated the even value and the odd value. Next we have summation of r is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x of 2r w n 2rk plus summation of r is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x of 2r plus 1 w n the whole power 2r plus 1 into k. So next summation of the value will be x1, x of 2r can be written as x1 of r, and here x of 2r plus 1 can be written as x2 of r. So the final will be x1 of k plus wn power k x2 of k, where k ranges from 0 to n minus 1. So next x of k is equal to x1 of k, the same value can be written again, and here for x of k is equal to x1 of k plus wn power k x2 of k. For k, we have adding plus n by 2 in the k value. So k is replaced by k plus n by 2. So x of k plus n by 2, and here k plus n by 2, and also here in the value we have substituted k instead of k plus n by 2, and here also k plus n by 2. So the value will be x1 of k minus w of n power k x2 of k. So where k value ranges from 0 1 to n by 2 minus 1. Here x of n will be separated as x1 of r x2 of r. So x1 of r will be computed as x1 of k, and x2 of r can be computed as x2 of k. Now x1 of k and x2 of k can be combined to give the capital X of k. So for next will be the butterfly computation flow graph. So for butterfly computation flow graph, we have the x1 of k and x2 of k. So here the x1 of k will be added along with this line. So here we have a x1 of k, and this line will also having x2 of k into w n power k. So this value will get added to this value to get the value of this point. So next in this point we have minus 1 will be computed here. So here we have a x1 of k, here x2 of k into wnk. Here we have a minus symbol, so minus of x2 of k wnk. So which will be added along with this x1 of k. So the value will be x1 of k minus wn power k x2 of k. So this is the butterfly computation flow diagram. So here we have computed for n point DFT. Here we have x1 of r and x2 of r. For x1 of r we have 4 signals, that is x1 of 0, x1 of 1, x1 of 2 and x1 of 3. So and also for x2 of r we have x2 of 0, x2 of 1 and x2 of 2 and x2 of 3. So similarly we have computed the n point DFT. So here we have the computation complexity for n is equal to 2 to the power k. So here in the n by 2 butterfly computation we have 3 stages. So in the first stage we have given the x of n values. Next we have computed the first stage. In the first stage we have computed the 2-point DFT by using the butterfly structure. Next we have this, in the second stage we have synthesized the 2-point DFT into 4-point DFT, and also in this 2-point DFT will also computed the by synthesizing the 2-point DFTs into 4-point DFT. Then finally in the third stage we have synthesized these 2-point DFT and this 2-point DFT, which will be having 4-point DFTs into a 8-point DFT, and the final values will have the 8-point DFTs. So like this way we have 3 stages synthesis by computing the n by 2 butterfly computation. So at the end of the computation flow graph at any stage, the output variables can be stored in the same registers previously occupied by the corresponding input variables. This type of memory location sharing is called in-place computation, which results in significant saving in overall memory requirements. So the distance between two nodes in a butterfly for n is equal to 2 to the power L. There are L stages. For example, we have stage 1, we have the distance 1. So up to stage L we have 2 to the power L minus 1 distance. So bit reversed order. So bit reversed order in the DFT computation scheme, the DFT samples x of k appear at the output in a sequential order, while the input sample x of n appear in the different order, that is bit reversed order. Thus a sequentially ordered input x of n must be recorded approximately before the fast algorithm can be implemented. So let n represent the sequential and bit reversed order in this sample. So here the bit reverse order of 0 0 0 is the 0 0 order. So this is the binary value of 0, and next we have write the binary value of 1 as 0 0 1. So for 2 we have 0 1 2, and for 3 we have 0 1 1. So up to we have write the 7th value. For 7 we have 1 1 1. So the bit reverse order is the reverse of this order. So 0 0 0 can be reversed the same value 0 0 0. So we have the bit reversal of x of 0 will be x of 0. So here 0 0 1, when reversing this order we have 1 0 0. So the reversal of x of 1 will be x of 4. So next we have 0 1 2. 0 1 2 is the bit reversal. For bit reversing the value we have 0 1 0. So the same value will be reversed. So similarly for we have bit reverse. So for 0 we have 0. So for 1 we have 4. So for 2 we have the same 2. So for 3 we have 6. So for 4 we have 0 0 1, which means 1. So for 1 not 1 we have 1 0 1, we have the same value 1 0 1. So for 6, that is here for 5 we have the same 5. Bit reversal of 5 will be 5. So bit reversal of 6, that is 1 1 0, will be 0 1 1, which means the bit reversal of 5 will be 3. So here we have the bit reversal of 1 1 1. So bit reversal of 1 1 1 will be same 1 1 1, which means 7. So bit reversal of 7 will be 7. So here we have the bit reversal order of each 0 to 7 can be seen. So the why is the input is a bit reverse order, because here we have x of n2, n1, n0. We have 0 or 1, n0. So here this 0 will be either 0 or 1, and this 1 will be either 0 or 1. So this will be further further classified as 0 1, 0 1, 0 1, 0 1 order. So for reverse this order we have 0 0 0. So x of 0 0 0, 1 0 0. So x of 1 0 0. So 0 1 0, x of 0 1 0, 1 1 0. So x of 1 1 0, 0 0 1, 0 0 1. So 1 0 1. So 1 0 1, 0 1 1, and similarly last value will be 1 1 1. So this will be the order. So the x of 0 0 0 will be x of 0, and here 4, 2, 6, 1, 5 and 3 and 7. So this value can be correspondingly noted. So how to get the bit reversed order? Let n represent the natural order and n bar represent the bit reversal order. Then if n greater than n cap greater than n, then x of n will be the bit reversal of x of n cap. So n and x of n bar. So here we have same as we already seen. So next we are going into decimation in frequency. So it is the popular form of FFT algorithm. In this, the output sequence x of k is divided into smaller and smaller subsequence. That is why the name decimation in frequency. So initially the input sequence x of n is divided into two sequences, that is x1 of n and x2 of n, which will be consisting of first n by 2 samples of x of n and the last n by 2 samples of x of n respectively. So next we are going into the DIF FFT algorithm principle. So to divide n point sequence x of n into 2 n by 2 point sequence, we have the former n by 2 point and the latter n by 2 point. So the former n by 2 point x of n will be, the n value ranges from 0 to n by 2 minus 1, and later n by 2 point we have x of n plus n by 2, that is the value of n ranges from n by 0 to n by 2 minus 1. So next we have the computation of by using butterfly structure. So here we have x of n will be given. You have to calculate the capital X of k. So here x of n, x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6, x of 7 samples will be given. You have to write the 7 samples into 4-point samples, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, and next we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, by using butterfly structures, you have computing into 2 samples. Next we have divided the 4 samples into 2 samples. The 2 samples will then, by using butterfly structures, we can calculate. Then correspondingly we can get the answer of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the bit reversal order, which means the 0th value bit reversal will be 0, and 1 value we have the bit reversal of 4, and 2 value we have the bit reversal of 2, 3 value we have the bit reversal of 6, and for 4 we have the bit reversal of 1, and 5 we have bit reversal of 5, we have 6 we have bit reversal of 3, and 7 we have the bit reversal of 7. So the corresponding value will be noted. So to compute the DFT of n point sequence x of n, x of k is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n w n power nk. So this can be divided into the ranges from 0 to n by 2 minus 1 and the n by 2 minus 1 to n minus 1. So here 0 to n minus 1 can be splitted into 0 to n by 2 minus 1 and n by 2 to n minus 1. So the correspondingly the value will be noted, and we have taken commonly the summation of n is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1. Next we have here we have x of n, we have substituted the n is equal to x of n plus n by 2 in here. We have the ranges will be 0 to n by 2 minus 1. So taking the commonly value, we have x of n plus omega n power n by 2 k x of n plus n by 2. Next we have taking the commonly w n power n k. The k ranges from 0 to n minus 1. To separate the even and odd number samples of x of k is equal to, let k is equal to 2r, k is equal to 2r plus 1, r value ranges from 0 to n by 2 minus 1. Next we have to substitute for x of 2r and x of 2r plus 1, which means x of k equal to 2r. First you have to substitute the k as 2r, and next you have to substitute the x of k, that is 2r plus 1. So the two value ranges are value ranges from n by 2 minus 1, 0 to n by 2 minus 1. So let x1 of n is equal to x of n plus n by 2, and x2 of n is equal to x of n minus x of n plus n by 2. Next we have x of 2r is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x1 of n w n by 2 nr. So for similarly for 2r plus 1, that is x of 2r plus 1, we have summation of n is equal to 0 to n by 2 minus 1 x2 of n w n by 2 nr. So for butterfly computation flow graph, we have x of n is equal, x of n will be given, the value of x of n will be computed in the butterfly computation flow diagram, that is x of n is equal to, here we have x of n, here we have x of n plus n by 2. So the two value will get added, and we have x of n is equal to x of n plus n by 2. So similarly for x2 of n, we have x of n, here we have x of n plus n by 2 into minus 1. So here we have minus 1. So the value will be minus of x into n, x of n plus n by 2, which will be get added with x of n. We have x2 of n is equal to x of n minus x of n plus n by 2. So here we have a butterfly structure of DIF FFT algorithm for n is equal to 2 to the power 3, which means the value of n is 8. That is, we have value 0 to 7. We have the given value will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X of 0 to 7 value will be given. We have computed this value by using butterfly structures. First we have computed the values in the form of 4-point sequence, that is synthesis the 4-point DFT, that is 8-point DFT will be synthesized into 4-point DFT. Next we have the 4-point DFT will be synthesized into 2-point DFT. Next we have the 2-point DFT which will be synthesized to each point. So that is we have n by 2 point. So the value will be in the bit reversal order, that is x of 1 bit reversal will be 2. So similarly we have in the bit reversal order. So here computing the DIF FFT algorithm by using 3-stage synthesis. Each has n by 2 butterfly computation. So that will be explained here. So next in the DIF FFT algorithm, the comparison will be given. So the comparison of DIT and DIF will be the order of samples. Comparing DIF FFT algorithm, the input is bit reversed order and the output is natural order. For DIF FFT algorithm, the input is natural order and the output is bit reversed order. So for butterfly computation, DIT FFT multiplication is done before addition and DIF FFT multiplication is done after addition. So both DIT and FFT and DIF FFT have the identical computation complexity, that is for n is equal to 2 to the power L, there are total L stages and each has n by 2 butterfly computation. Each butterfly computation has 1 multiplication and 2 addition. So both DIT FFT and DIF FFT have the characteristic of in-place computation. A DIT FFT flow graph can be transposed to a DIF FFT flow graph and vice versa. Thank you.